Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my Sephora sale haul and I don't have everything here. I had to do this video now with what I had on hand just because some of my orders aren't going to come in time and I wanted to get this up before the end of the sale on Monday. So that is why we have this video for Sunday. I hope you guys enjoy this. We will be doing a part 2 after the sale, but I want you to see at least some of the stuff I was able to get my hands on during the sale. I'm actually still shopping in hopes that Dyson Airwrap comes in stock for Canada because it never did, and I really want the holiday one, but I would settle for the regular one too at this point. I just want it in stock in Canada. I'm also going to be hauling the products that I have since hauled, not during this sale, but since my last Sephora haul. There was the Sephora Friends and Family sale, which I shopped, and you probably would have seen a bunch of these products on my channel already, if not all of these, that I shopped during the Sephora Friends and Family sale, just because I haven't yet hauled it in a haul. But I'm going to put that at the end of this one just so you can see the actual products I got this time around, and there will be a part 2, hopefully including a Dyson Airwrap. With all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed shopping the sale this year. I know I thoroughly did this season. I don't know what it was, but there was a bunch that I really wanted to test out. So many good products on the market that I wanted to recommend to you guys, and I'm really happy with the few products that I was able to get my hands on. So I know you're here to see what I got. Everything will be linked below as always, and I would love for you guys to subscribe if you haven't already by hitting the red subscribe button, the bell if you want to be notified of all my future videos, and let's go ahead and begin this Sephora sale haul. I ended up getting 2 face powders this time around. I wanted to get a different color in my Dior Backstage face powder. I had 3N, but I haven't been tanning as much and I wanted a lighter shade. So this one should match me right now. And it's the Dior Backstage Face and Body Powder, no powder, in 2N. Unicarton looks like this. I'm sure you guys have seen this already. I rave about this powder. I'm so happy to have a lighter shade in this. This is what 2N looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my really used and beat up 3N just so you can see the difference between the two. This is 2N, this is 3N. You can see the difference there in the tone. So if you were debating between these two colors, this is really true to what I'm seeing in person on my monitor right now for the colors. So I think that would be really helpful. If you haven't got this powder yet, you couldn't decide. One's my tan, this is gonna be my fall winter shade. And I'm just happy to have this powder in a lighter shade because honestly, it fixes any sort of mistake on my face. It's a great finishing powder. I know a lot of people ask me how I use the powder. I don't use it as a powder foundation, strictly as a finishing powder. And I like to use my Beauty Blender Puff if I'm going to be packing on a little bit more coverage and pigment to my face to set my face like that. Otherwise, I'll just dust on a layer and finish my face with a brush. But if you want a little bit more coverage from this powder, you can definitely get it by using a puff and packing it on. So if you didn't pick up that puff, you definitely need to, and that powder. One of my top recommendations, and clearly something I love so much that I needed another shade in it. I was down the Sephora recommendations rabbit hole on YouTube where I came across a new YouTuber I wasn't subscribed to, so I'm so happy to have found her. Her name is Tanisha Sankar. I hope I'm saying it right. I just subscribed to her channel through her recommendations, and in her video, she had this Sephora powder. It's the Microsmooth powder from Sephora brand. And I've wanted to check out this powder for years, honestly. It has really good ratings on Sephora, but I've just never picked it up, and her video pushed me over the edge. So I ended up buying it because of her. I will have her channel linked down below for you guys to check out. She's extremely talented, absolutely gorgeous. You will love her channel. And I got the shade medium 30. I asked her what shade she used because it looked like it would be pretty good for me. So I picked that up. I cannot wait to use it in a trying new makeup. And because Sephora collection was 30% off, I got a good price on this. So if you've not checked out Sephora collection products, definitely do so before the sale is over because any tier gets 30% off. I actually did a whole video on my recommendations from Sephora collection, so check that out too if you are overwhelmed because I know there's a lot. I will link it above for you guys. One of the things I'm most excited for is this blush from Hourglass, and I was watching Abby McKnight from the McKnight Twins. She was doing her Sephora recommendations. I'll link her channel down below as well. She had this blush on and it looks so beautiful on her. A lot of the products that they like and use are ones that I like and use, so I knew I'd probably like this too. I have another Hourglass blush that's much lighter than this, and this is in the shade At Night, and I love the tone of it. I already swirled my finger in it, but there is this gold sheen to it and also this beautiful berry color, rosy berry color. Reminds me of a more flattering Hush tone from MAC, which you guys know I absolutely love. So that is what the color looks like, but you guys know, like, that screams Cheryl all over. Like, that is my perfect tone of blush. I love those kind of cheeks, so I cannot wait to wear that for a trying new makeup. As I said, it's one of the things I'm most excited for from this haul. I also ended up getting a backup of my Glow Recipe Dewdrops. I'm almost done a whole bottle of this. I've almost completed whole bottles of almost every single product in the Glow Recipe line. I absolutely love it. It works perfectly for my skin. It's a skincare company that I feel like is really geared towards sensitive skin who want to see gradual improvements, because a lot of the time skincare companies emphasize results that happen too quick for those with sensitive skin. So I like something that I can use over the course of time that may not work as fast as some others, but won't irritate my skin. So I still want to use those ingredients, but just at a lower dosage, I feel, and this works perfectly for me. I love that they keep sensitive skin in mind so that I can actually use this every single day and not have any sort of irritations from it. If you've not seen this before, which I'm sure a lot of you have, this is what the packaging looks like. I love to wear this in the morning before I do my makeup. It's great underneath any of your makeup. It's not going to make it slip and slide. It just adds a really nice glow to the skin, and niacinamide is great for the skin. So I needed a backup of that because, as I said, I went through that. And then this will be surprising to some of you because it's like, why do you have this? I got the Olaplex number 4P Blonde Enhancer Toning Shampoo. And I got this because I did get highlights in my hair. And I wanted to tone a few of the sections because it was looking brassy. And my hairstylist who did my hair, which is my cousin Holly, I will also link her Instagram down below if you guys want to check her out if you're in the KW area. She told me that this would work for me because I was asking her about it. And I only need such a tiny amount and it corrected my issue. So I have this now. Maybe in the future if I get more highlights in my hair, I'll be able to use more. But it definitely did the job at correcting the brassiness that I was seeing. It will come in handy if I ever need to use it again. It's just a very thin, vibrant purple. It looks blue to me, but I'm colorblind. But it's a very, very dark purple-y blue. This is the exact kind of purple that I have trouble seeing. If you guys ever wanted to know for my colorblindness, it looks blue to me. And I was asking Stephanie Babs Beauty about it. She's like, it's purple. I'm like, I see blue. A lot of the times for those with brown hair, they recommend a blue to correct any kind of brassy orange tones in your hair, but that can also darken the highlights, so that's why my stylist recommended a purple so that it doesn't deepen my highlights at all, and it worked out perfectly for me. So if you have brown hair with highlights, you can definitely use it too because it worked for me. I mean, more often than not, you'll see blondes reach for that, but if it works, right? And then this guy, oh my goodness. This came in stock on Sephora Canada just before the sale. And it is the full set of the Morphe and Ariel brushes. And I've wanted this for a while, but it was out of stock. I was gonna just get the eye brushes during the sale until you guys were DMing me on Instagram like, Cheryl, have you seen? They have the full set, and I'm like, I saw that. I was tempted to get it even before the sale just because I didn't want it to sell out, and it did sell out the first day that Rouge got to shop. So I ended up getting this from Morphe. If you are in the same boat as me, I got it 20% off too. So they had a coupon on Morphe Canada that you could get 20% off, and it worked on this. So that's what I did, and I just wanted to give you guys a heads up if you ran into that similar situation as me when it sold out before you could even buy it. I got it on Morphe, and for those in the US, it's like, why do you have Morphe on Sephora? Sephora Canada does have Morphe, so I always get questions about that. But we have the brushes, and I'm going to be using this and trying new makeup with these other products, and I'm so excited for this. This is probably the thing I'm most excited for, unless the Dyson Airwrap would have been in stock, which never has happened yet. I love the tone. I love how everything's packaged. It's just gorgeous. Here's what the complete set looks like. You get a sponge in there. You get a bunch of face brushes and eye brushes. I love the design, the color, the shape, everything about these. They feel extremely soft. I'm just very, very excited to have my hands on this and happy that Sephora actually did stock this before the sale. So congratulations to those who did get their hands on it. But if you didn't, check out Morphe Canada to see if you can get the discount and if it's in stock. So this is what the biggest brush looks like. Again, super soft, and I'll be going in more detail during my trying new makeup once I drop this box. Once I actually get to try these with products, I will let you guys know how I like these. So that video should be coming up after this sale haul. And now we're going to be going into all the products that I picked up during the Friends and Family sale that I've hauled since my last Sephora haul on my channel, if you have not seen that. If you've been following my channel this month, you would have seen me use these in trying new makeups. Favorites videos talked about them, so they might not be new, but for those of you who just happen to run across this video and see my haul, these will be new for you. On my cheeks today is this beauty right here. It's the Patrick Ta for Face palette. Specifically, the pink in this palette, I like all the shades, but I realized how much I love pinks, which you guys can probably guess by the amount of pink blushes I've been going through lately. This fly needs to get out of here. Do you guys see it? I like various kinds of powder blushes, but I've come to the conclusion why I like Patrick Ta formula so much is because of the creams. They're truly a unique, beautiful formula, easy to work with, the easiest on the market. They just blend on so beautifully, and his application technique to put the powder down and then the cream on top gives this beautiful glow to the skin, and I just love doing that with his cream products specifically. So I'm wearing the pink shade on my cheeks today. We have that clear acrylic flap that covers the creams. I've used all the shades. I love all the shades. I love how vibrant and impactful they are. So easy to work with. The formulas are stunning. If you weren't able to get your hands on it, this is worth full price, which I did pay for because I didn't get any sale on this. I got it as soon as it was on the app. It was in my cart and I purchased it, and I'm so happy I have it. This is the best holiday release this season. It is phenomenal. I highly recommend if you can't already tell. Love that product. I also picked up the new Huda Beauty Rose Quartz palette. And I already did a full dedicated video for this palette on my channel. So you can go check that out up here. I will link it for you guys. I did a really pretty pink kind of ethereal look, I feel, using this palette. I saw a lot of people using the purples with this, and I did use that weird balmy shade that's in this palette right there that everyone's talking about, just like her last palette, the weird balm shade. But it's actually so pretty on the cheeks. So if you have this palette and haven't tried that just on your face, I think it's a beautiful addition, and I actually like that it's in the palette, but as a face product. I wouldn't put it on my eyes because it is too balmy, and just a little bit on your cheeks will do, else your hair will get caught in it, but I think it's a really pretty addition to the palette. Love the color story of this. This is probably my favorite Huda Beauty palette to date, just based on the color story. I love how rosy it is. Mercury Retrograde was my favorite. It's not as usable as this just because it had more of the fun colors in it, and this one's more everyday for me. Perfect color story. Love the coolness of it as well. It's a really beautiful palette. I think it looks even more beautiful in person. Video doesn't do it justice, honestly. It's just a stunning palette. I'm so happy I got my hands on that. And then I picked up the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Magic Touch Concealer in this shade 9. It's a really nice hydrating full coverage concealer if that's what you're looking for. You need the coverage, but you need the hydration. This is your girl to check out. 9 is quite brightening underneath my eyes, but it does a great job at just smoothing everything out, kind of brightening that area, lifting the troughs underneath my eyes as soon as I set it. It just does a really great job. You guys always comment on the videos I have had this in, saying my under eyes look really good, and it is a great concealer. It rivals my Kosas one. Kosas is more like my everyday concealer just because it has that eye cream skincare formula, but this, if I'm doing glam makeup, has been a go-to. And then I also picked up a pencil from Melt Cosmetics, and this is in the tone Sepia, which is super unique in terms of the tone because it's described as an olive tan, which I find you don't find too many olive tone products in terms of lip pencils. In general, olive is really hard to find for foundation, any sort of undertone for bronzer. lip pencils. Like, it's hard to find good olive undertone products, and this is one. So if you do have an olive undertone and looking for a brown lip pencil to work for your skin, I think you're really gonna enjoy this. It's a unique color to my collection, but I can definitely see that olive quality to it. The formula isn't too creamy, but not too stiff. It's a sharpening pencil formula, kind of like MAC, but a little bit more creamier than MAC in my opinion, and just a perfect color. So if you want to check out the Melt Cosmetics lip pencils, I like their old formula. Love this formula too. I think you're really gonna like this. And then I also picked up the Glow Recipe Guava Vitamin C Dark Spot Serum. And this is actually a product from Glow Recipe that I saw next day results in it. And normally that's not the case for their products. They're very gradual. But for me, I did see an immediate smoothness and brightness in my skin when I used this. And I had similar kind of results with the Avocado Ceramide Serum that removed redness from my skin, but it's very gentle. And I have an issue with vitamin C, like I do retinol, many other ingredients I just really can't use, which is unfortunate for anti-aging when you can't use it. But this vitamin C specifically hasn't irritated my skin at all. I can use it daily without any issue, which is unheard of for me. It is effective enough for me, and I'm able to use it more often, so I can see the results a little bit quicker with this specific vitamin C because it doesn't make my skin freak out. So I've been very happy with this. If you have sensitive skin like me, I really recommend the Glow Recipe line. Their products just work for me. And then if you're in Canada, they have Cheekbone Beauty, which is the first Indigenous-owned brand available at Sephora. I'm so excited to see them there. Talked about them, used this product in a couple videos already. Had to sing its praises again because I absolutely love this formula. So this is made in Italy, and it's one of their duo bronzer and blushes. The undertone of the bronzer is great. You can also use it for contour, I feel, because it's a perfect kind of neutral bronzer. This is in the medium shade, and the blush is super punchy, very punchy. I love the tones in this, and I hope that they make individuals later more blush colors in the same sort of formula because I'd purchased them all. I absolutely love the formula of both the bronzer and the blush. So highly recommend Cheekbone Beauty if you've not checked them out, specifically their duo blush and bronzer, because it was a good price too. I think it was 24 Canadian, which is really good for 2 products, and you're supporting Indigenous owned when you purchase. So love that. Cannot wait to check out more from Cheekbone Beauty. And then the last 2 products that I picked up during the Friends and Family sale are from Morphe, which you can get on Sephora Canada. So for my fellow Canadians, if these are still available, pick them up because they're great. I got the Sour Patch Kids collection sponges, and the Morphe sponge is my favorite sponge on the market from any brand. And it comes with 2 of those in a yellow and a blue, and then 3 tiny ones. I love this red one for my concealer, so I've been using that. It's dirty, and then I have backup sponges when I need a sponge. And then the last thing I picked up from Morphe is their Sour Patch Kids Continuous Setting Mist, which smells like watermelon sliced candy. It smells heavenly, and the Continuous Setting Mist from Morphe is probably my second favorite setting spray next to Charlotte Tilbury. Always have one of these on hand, and I'm actually almost done this container. I've been using this almost every day since I got it. Almost done. So I was considering actually getting their big size of the Continuous Mist because I saw that on Sephora that they're carrying a value size in it. I'm considering checking that out before the end of the sale. I'll make up my mind. Hopefully it's in stock. It's probably not, knowing my luck. So I'm gonna go look for that after this video, but I hope you guys enjoyed my haul. This is part 1 of it, and hopefully you will see part 2 with a Dyson Airwrap included, but knowing my luck for Sephora right now, it's probably not gonna happen. Part 2 won't be a large haul. It's just a handful of products to go over. I will film that if you guys want, or I will just wait till my next Sephora haul after I update you guys on all these products. But let me know in the comment section below and tell me what you picked up during the Sephora sale. I want to know your guys' hauls. I live vicariously through you guys when you share with me all the products you picked up. I hope you are enjoying the recommendations that I know a lot of you have sent my way that you picked up. I hope you love them as much as me, and I'm really happy so far with this haul, but I will definitely do an update on all these products in about a month's time so you know what worked, what didn't, if anything didn't, from this Sephora sale haul. So thank you guys so much for watching, for spending some time with me today. If you have not subscribed already, I would love for you to do so by hitting the red subscribe button, the bell if you want to be notified of all my future videos, and I'm trying to say that with this fly going in the screen. Please don't show up in my video. He was flying directly to the lens. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.